Epic Action, a Star Wars Unlimited podcast. Your source for community building, tournament tips, deck building discussion, and all things Star Wars Unlimited.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Epic Action. I know we've been away for a while, but we're back. We straight up don't really have a game plan. We're just gonna hang out, catch up, and hopefully start interacting with all y'all out there again pretty soon. I do want to start real quick saying we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube over the last couple of weeks, so it's awesome. Thank you all for joining us. Slowly but surely. Hopefully we'll be picking that up soon, but I hope everyone's doing good. Paul, a lot of life changes going on, especially for you.
Lots of life changes. If you guys look around, my future studio will not look like this in 2 or 3 weeks. I hope to God. I'm praying that'll be a wall behind me, and there will be a ceiling up there, and it's gonna be exciting. Big changes coming.
Yeah, right now it's just the creepy murder basement.
Yeah, yeah.
But Paul got married. He did it.
Woo.
He finally did it.
Got married.
Here's us three at the reception. It was awesome. A lot of good food. A lot of really good food. Fun time dancing. A lot of good drinks.
Nick was having a blast.
Nick,
Don't let him fool you.
Look at him there. Nick looking sharp. So, yeah, man.
Always
congrats.
a blast.
Congratulations, man. It's awesome.
Thank you.
And now we're kind of back closer to a similar geographical area, so hopefully
yes,
putting a little more
locals
content
tomorrow.
Yeah, I get to play locals finally. That's exciting.
Super exciting.
Yeah, Nick, what you got going on? I know you're getting ready to go on a big trip here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm traveling. Going down to Charlotte, see my dad. Gonna go trick or treating with him, taking him and my daughter trick or treating. So I'm Obi-Wan. She's gonna be Leia. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Maybe going out of the country the week after that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It's up in the air right now all of a sudden.
Yep. As is the state of things everywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever. Government shuts down and everybody acts like they forgot all the processes to do things. So
fair.
Right, well.
Yeah. That's great. So I know we've gone to a lot of events in the last couple of weeks. We'll start with I guess sectors. That was fun. Philly. Went to Philly. Paul unfortunately couldn't make it because he had to get married a few days after that. So
no, terrible.
For all you out there, we missed 9 turns.
Only 9? I think it was more.
It could have been more.
Yeah. So a group of us got an Airbnb. Some of our locals, me and Nick, Rick, my friend Shep. Shout out to Shep Talk, and Adam. So 5 of us got an Airbnb. It was fun. Like we all drove up. Like I said, Rick was driving, and apparently he can't take turns with someone else sing. If his co-pilot isn't telling him when to turn, he's gonna miss it. I was like, "How do you drive by yourself?" He's like, "I don't know."
Raul was supposed to be telling him turn by turn.
Apparently,
he's sitting there playing his game.
Yeah,
and we're just like, me and Adam are going back and forth, just jabbering up a storm. All of a sudden, it's like rerouting.
Yep.
Like,
I think it took us
navigation over here.
Probably added close to 45 minutes on the way up. Just the missed turns. So it was a good spirit. We were all laughing about it and having fun chatting. I was getting some Hades 2 in on my Steam Deck. We eventually made it and got some of our friends their first real cheesesteak experience. Went to Angelo's, my favorite cheesesteak place. I know Nick had mixed opinions on it, but I enjoyed it.
I will say the bread was very good.
Yeah.
The bread was very good. If you're expecting a cheesy cheesesteak,
you gotta ask for the extra cheese.
Place for you.
I mean, you just gotta ask for it.
You gotta ask for the extra cheese. That should never be the case with a cheesesteak. You should never have to ask for it.
I like the ratio that we got. Cheese to meat to bread ratio was on point for me. So, anyways,
there was lots of meat, and the bread was very good.
Fair.
It saved the rest of the sandwich. I'll say that.
All our listeners out there, Phillies, what's tell us what your favorite cheesesteak place is. Next time we'll try it out. Not Pat's or Gino's. This is the tourist trap ones.
I mean, That's fine. I had a good buffalo chicken cheesesteak at Kellyanne's.
Oh yeah, Nick got a fry
Dive bar.
ranch
Oh,
dipped, soaked fry stuffed down his throat by a young lady.
yeah.
Wearing
But,
jorts.
wow.
Jorts, I remember them from the conversation.
Jorts, yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude. What
Nothing
a
wrong with
wild
jorts, but
experience.
I remember y'all were talking about it a lot. So,
Dude, I mean, it was a pure Philly experience.
yeah. So let's back it up a little bit. That's the second night. So that was the first night we all got in. We all settled in. We picked our spots. I crashed on the couch. We played a little sealed event. We brought some packs up, and we all got our 6 packs and did some practicing. I think Nick
hold on,
used
don't
those.
skip over to the part that like the couch was probably the most comfortable place
I
to sleep.
don't
in the
know.
entire
I was
night.
hurting after that. It's good to sit in. It wasn't great to lay down on now after I realized
Okay,
that.
well,
So, but you got your own room, so I don't want to hear it.
that's true, and probably for the best of everybody else.
Yeah, I was hearing your snoring a floor down through the ceiling. Could hear you.
I was checking my sleep. I probably generally snore like 30 minutes out every night. I snored for 3.5 hours.
Yeah. I mean,
that night. So.
I eventually passed out, but I could hear it one whole floor down. But I was just gonna say that I think Nick had an insane seal pool that night to get like what, another 1,000 or something. Whatever you had, you basically had a constructed
I had
deck.
Snoke yellow.
Snoke yellow.
And I will say, if I had that the next day, we'd have had a much better day. But yeah, no, it was fun. We got a little bit of practice in.
Mhm.
We did basically round robin of everybody, and we had a good time. I think it went well. We just chilled there. We ate our cheesesteaks, had a few drinks.
Yes, Nick found a bottle of whiskey in the fridge, and
there was some rum in the fridge.
Finders
and I had
keepers,
just
right?
eaten it.
Yeah, finders
You
keepers.
know,
It was pretty good.
it was great.
So fast forward to the next morning, we woke up at like 5, 6 a.m. I think, because we were trying to get there with time. We were like, we'll get there plenty of time. We'll get some breakfast, no issue. We'll park. We'll walk in. Tell us why it took an extra 45 minutes because Rick was not listening to my directions. I was like, take it right here. Take it right here. Okay, I guess we're going straight. And that led us to it's just, we're trying to find a parking garage. He wanted to find the cheap one. It took us like half an hour, and we eventually just ended up parking in the expensive one anyways because we couldn't find the cheap one. We found it for the next day, but I'm glad we left early because we were stressed a little bit.
We still made it there.
We still made it plenty of time, but just imagine if we weren't
early.
But thanks, Rick, for once I start giving you directions and not listening to me. So
yeah.
All right, and then we got right to the event. We lined up. It was if you've been to the Philly Convention Center, I don't know, a lot of events go on there. PAX Unplugged goes there every year, so that's I'm familiar with the place. We were like in this ballroom all the way to the top floor, like 3rd floor. We had to take like these 2 huge escalators to get up there. And when we had a little hall to ourselves, but it was packed. It's pretty fun. We walked in. There was like 2 vendors on the side selling singles. A lot of selection, a lot of good stuff. Like I think Adam picked up a Third Sister showcase for like $35. So they were pretty much at TCG prices. A couple of the cards were a little expensive. One of the vendors was a little bit more expensive than the other, but if you wanted singles, you can get them.
What I saw was pretty fair.
Yeah, it was fair considering I was at at a convention event. So it was pretty cool. People were trading in packs and stuff they won for credit and then buying other stuff. So the vendors were pretty good. It was one of the same ones that was at Richmond, and then another new one that was there with giant binders of expensive promo cards. So that was cool to see.
So let's get to the
event. Yeah.
How did that go for you? What was your experience from sitting down, comparing it to I guess Baltimore?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much copy paste from Baltimore. I'm glad we went to that and got practice first because it was a little bit bigger scale. So having done it at the PQ, gave us that practice. Weren't as nervous going into it. I was like, all right, we're just gonna do this real quick. The guy across from me, I forget his name, unfortunately, but he was really cool. We joked around, chatted. He didn't pull a showcase this time, like my first PQ sealed. So I had a fun. I ended up going. We had 9 rounds, right? So it was 7. I had 3 losses and whatever, however many wins, the opposite of that. So what's 5-3 or 6-3? So 6-3. I missed the cup by one game, so I've add one more game. Get good, scrub. I would make the day 2,
Yeah.
but I felt pretty good and ended up coming in 93rd, if I remember right, out of however many 500-ish.
Yeah, I mean, both you and Adam were up there.
Yeah, I ended up playing it out. I think after, because I did lose my last game, I think round 5 or 6. So it was near the end. I was in the second half. I was trying to fight it out, but I ended up just playing because my deck was. I really enjoyed my deck. I had Third Sister. I played Third Sister Yellow. I just had so many cool cards that I was able to get in there. I got 2 Thralls of the Coven, and that usually ended games really quick. That's I think it costs 5. 3, 6, 3, 7, raid 3. Yeah, I dropped that down, and unless they have a shatter point or something, I'm just going through the line. So I had 2 of those in my deck, 2 infused brawlers, and that was basically the highlights of it. I know I had one, a couple lightsabers I could throw on there.
And the good thing about Third Sister, and I think we highlighted this early on, is that you're just not bound by any of the Force stuff. So you just play whatever you get in your pool, and you don't have to worry about it. Whereas some of the other ones, if you didn't get what you needed, you're struggling.
Right. Yep. I quite enjoyed the hidden tactic. It helped me keep my guys in the field long enough to do some real damage. Had a lot of fun. I don't know. It's unfortunately been a couple of weeks now, so I wish I could recall some more of the games better. But overall, the feeling was I had a good time. The one thing that stuck with me is the fact that I played all day and all I got for it was 100 tickets. I feel I think we talked about this last time. If you're gonna play, I wish there was some incentive to either stay in the big event, even if you're not gonna make day 2. So if you play to the end, you get if you play all whatever 9 rounds, you get X amount of extra tickets, or for each win, you get more tickets. Something to keep you playing because it feels bad.
Right.
I went into day 2 with my 100 tickets, and I was trying to get those silver packs. Ugh. By the time I had enough to get 2 silver packs, I walk up in line. Literally, they're like, "Oh, we're out of silver packs. Sorry, guys." It's great, cool. I guess I'll just get the wall promos, which was fine. I ended up doing some trading, and I got the 4 cards that I really wanted were the silver pack aspect cards like Vigilance, Command Cunning. Those 4. I got the full set thanks to some really cool people who traded with me. So I was happy in that aspect. But yeah, I mean that was my main takeaway is that I wish that you get some more packs for staying in the main event longer. Next day, the side events were fun. I did a sealed, followed by the spotlight deck battles, because that gives you the most tickets. So it was 900 tickets, I think, for just for playing in that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, what about you?
I would say just to follow up on the, I guess participation prizes, if we'll call it, for staying in the event. That really played into a lot of my decision making. And we've said this multiple times, coming from miniatures where Legion and other games will reward you each round, and it's more of the incentive to keep people playing. Because oftentimes at big events, people get out, especially with 3-hour rounds. They're like, I'm not doing this, and it just takes away from the quality, quality of the event often.
What screws with someone's SOS too?
Well, yeah,
it could be the difference between making the cut and not if someone dropped, and that brings your SOS back down. But
and so that's where it was always nice. Well, hey, or I lost that last game that makes the difference between cut and not. I don't walk away thinking, wow, I really wasted my entire day. Versus with this, pretty much would have felt that way if I hadn't dropped pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll start with mine. I think pretty much similar experience to like you said what we had in Baltimore as far as how long it took.
I was gonna say they did not increase the time on deck building, which was a little kind of sucked, real straight up.
But I don't think anybody they weren't being real harsh on the time limit either.
Sure.
There was quite a few people still building and all that. I would say the one thing I noticed, they're absolutely no talking, nothing is said. I'm like,
No, they're like, just don't talk
let's
about the cards. They specifically said, don't talk about the cards in the set or like games in the set. You can talk about
Yeah.
anything else. But people are focused on
Yeah, it was
building for the
just
most part.
like, to me, that was part of the fun part we had at Baltimore of like, oh,
Mhm.
I think you got a really good pool here, like
Yeah.
going this way, whatever. I get it, it's competitive, but like me telling you that you have red and blue is not gonna be making the difference between you making a top cut
Right.
or not. You're gonna see it in 2 seconds anyway.
Yeah.
That said, other than that, I mean, the experience was fine. Like everything else went smooth.
You got to do a really, I think you did it. Yeah. Didn't you do the carbonite sealed?
Oh yeah, I'll get to that. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I looked at my pool and I just said, "Yeah, this ain't it." It was not. I looked at it, and all of my good cards. I didn't have a leader to match it, and like trying to fit another aspect leader, it just didn't work. I would have loved to have like a red hero leader that I could have mixed something else with, or a yellow, but really all I had was Ahsoka, and my blue hero just it wasn't it.
Yeah, you used up your lot the
know,
night before.
I felt like this set especially is very card pool dependent in the limited aspect. I think it can lead to a lot of games spiraling. So anyway, I went 0-2 and then played my third game, won it. So I finished 1-2 and then just jumped right into the spotlight decks. So got 900 out of that. I think we were kind of running that a little slow for my opinion, but was able to jump into the carbonite seal, get some dinner, and then jump into the carbonite sealed.
Yeah, that's not something they like advertise ahead of time. They just, I guess they're like, we got a bunch of carbonite cases. I guess let's do a sealed event.
So I think the reason they did that is to give people a chance at the event to sign up versus like everybody pre-signing up, and then nobody
doing it.
Yeah, because all the other events they had preloaded into Melee. And so I think that went fantastic. You just signed up on Melee. I didn't go up to the front for a single event to sign up other than the Carbonite one. And so, yeah, I mean, everything went fantastically smooth with that. It was a great time. Everybody was laughing, chatting it up. My guy across me pulled a Revan showcase.
No, you pulled a showcase.
Somebody else pulled like a serialized, and I'm just like, all right, well, I guess my packs are crap here. But then I pulled a mall showcase, so
pretty good.
Our 12 packs had 2 showcases in them.
Yeah,
nice.
And then
it was
I was
2-1. Okay, yeah, nice, very good. You got extra tickets for that, right?
I got 1,000 tickets, so I did not split for the first 2 matches, and then the guy in the last match was adamant about splitting, and then he whooped my ass on it, and so I was like, "Thank God we split."
Yeah, I guess.
I got 10,000 tickets, which was like I was 100 short of getting like 3 silver packs or something like that, and like Rick gave me 100.
Nice.
So I got 3 silver packs. I ended up throughout the weekend, I won't bore you with all the rest of it, but I was able to get enough to where I got the full playset, not the playset, but a full set of all of the promos, and then sold a few to the vendors for some prestiges from the other set and some cash. So yeah, I mean, I made out pretty well at the end of the day. Granted, I would have rather played the rest of the day if I had incentives to do so with my original seal pool, because what I felt like is now I'm just paying to play and like paying extra and paying to buy promos essentially, which is kind of frustrating because if I would have left that carbonite sealed without like a showcase or some other card, like one dude pulled a serialized Anakin and a showcase, and I'm like, wow. Of course, like the one card, I kind of still need another Anakin,
Got
and
like
would have been great to get one of those. But I pulled a Vader and a couple Sheehan flurries, and so
just
that
real
came
quick,
in handy.
the carbonite draft. People are wondering what it was. It was just 6 packs, right, of carbonite.
Yeah,
Costs like
just
100.
like your regular pre-release, it was $150.
Yeah, like 160 after fees. Because I was looking at doing it, but
it is after the fees, like taxes and whatnot. So it'd be the same as if you just bought 6 packs. So they didn't charge you extra for the tickets. They charged you literally just for the packs. What was the market price of $24.99?
Something like that.
Question.
Yeah.
Were the tickets in sectors, are they still physical tickets? Is that lesson learned yet?
Unfortunately.
Well, the tickets for so I think issue at wasn't the issue Galactics, they ran at event tickets, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
events.
the issue was event tickets. So that ran completely smoothly. Everything was preloaded into Melee.
Yeah, so that was
nice.
fine. Yeah, I guess they learned that lesson, yes. But yeah, the physical tickets for like buying like prizes were they're physical.
Granted, this time we didn't have like a badge with a QR code or anything, so there was no and really, even if you didn't buy an event ticket or anything, you could have just showed up and they just handed you a wristband at the door, and that was the only thing that needed to get you in.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
It worked out fine. It's one of those things like, why? But, I think it was more of at Galactus, it was different just because of the size and the scale.
The venue, probably.
And I mean, just trying to keep track of all of it over multiple days versus just like a day and a half, I think it's fine. Like, I don't. I would say the one comment, and we kind of talked to some of the FFG staff about this.
I was about to get there.
I won't tell you their responses because we didn't really like preempt them that we do a podcast. We kind of told them after the fact, but I'll tell you at least what I told them is like sitting down for an event, like, and you're wanting to play. You're not wanting to sit there and like, it feels bad when it's like, all right, I paid to potentially get tickets here, and I really want tickets. I want promos. I know you want to split, but like, if we split, then I'm under getting what I could.
Right.
And I wouldn't have had enough. Like, if I had split all the carbonite sealed ones, I wouldn't have gotten enough tickets to what I needed to get the stuff I wanted. And so my suggestion to them is like, look, why not make it just 400, 300 or whatever, just that the loser gets a little bit less than the winner, but nothing that's like so significant that it's make or breaking somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
In the case of like the carbonite sealed, I think it was 400 tickets a win. If the loser got 300 tickets, like, and sure, you can price your events to where, you're
balanced.
Yeah, it's balanced with the tickets. And granted, I think the payout is still a problem. It is, even if you were to spike all the events, it's
a grind.
Yeah, it's woefully under what it needs to be.
It sounds expensive for those cards, honestly. But I haven't checked the market for them.
Much so.
But it sounds like the side events that you had to play for. And I was in Richmond sectors with you guys, and I've seen some prize walls in my day, but it's almost like I don't know if that vigilance is worth it. Like, I can't justify this 150 for that vigilance.
Yeah, they're going for like 150 for like the silver pack vigilance. Thankfully, like, really kind person just traded me for like my extra wall promo one, so worked out.
That was very nice. Yeah.
Because like at the time, I think the planetary bombardments and the vigilances and stuff were going for like $100 from the vendors, and they were giving people like $80 for them. So
They're buying the silver packs and they're selling them like right back
for like $30.
Buy for 30, sell for 60. It's like we're just cutting out the time you had to spend. Like I get it.
Yeah,
But it's
I
like
bought
Yeah.
2 of Rick's silver packs for the same $30. I was like, I'll give you $30 for it.
So I did want to touch on you said you played with the they had a station set up where you could play with people from FFG. I don't think they're developers. I think they're just staff at FFG who like work on the ports.
Bree is the OP manager, I think, or
something like that.
The other girl that whooped my ass and just beat me side to side, and God, I apologize that I'm forgetting her name, but has a huge background in Pokemon OP and Pokemon background to where like I was not familiar with her game. Let's put it that way. She just strung it out too.
Yeah,
she just strung out the beat.
Well, speaking of stringing out, it was funny because I think the rest of the group, we were ready to go. We're like, all right, let's get ready to go. We see Nick over here playing.
I didn't realize anybody was waiting on me.
We were waiting for you for like an hour. It was because we were like, all right, he's playing his game. It's fine. You're playing your game, but that game took a while because she was like playing Yoda and just kept drawing lots of cards. And like, I think I looked down and the board was full on like, both
hilarious
sides.
Is I needed a super laser blast on the last turn, and it was literally my next card.
Yeah.
If I had gotten that, we would have struck it out even further.
Yeah,
and that would have been hilarious.
So like, you played your game, but then you like also talked for like another half hour, which was cool. Like I was listening to conversation, but it was funny because we were all really sitting there waiting.
She took a lot of the, I think, feedback really well. Both of them took feedback very well. They were fantastic, nice people. I
gave them a epic action card sleeve with like a token inside, but
So I think there's, they're definitely looking at different changes. I know like Bree just got there at the same time like Jack did, and so on like the plus up of people they got. So she was saying she's just now like hitting her stride of like starting to not only learn the game, but then really take a look at how they can structure things. Same thing with the other girl. Like she had some really good thoughts from her time with like Pokemon, and I thought it was like things I never would have thought about because I just don't have those experiences. And there was different suggestions made with like how could we improve sealed, especially, and like granted, again, I'm a proponent that there was other sets that are better for sealed. Not that this wasn't fun, but I think this one could potentially get a bad taste in people's mouth being the first like competitive version of it.
Right.
And I don't want people to like hate sealed because I thought it was a great experience. I love just showing up, bringing some sleeves, very low stress for me. I'm not sitting here trying to make sure my deck is perfect. I've got every single card. I've got all the sideboard ones. Oh my god, this one's too bent because it's too foiled. Like,
that was nice.
So that was a really nice experience to just go. I would like to see some more draft. I mentioned that to them. That said, when I watched the Top Cut draft, that looked like a miserable experience. It was very robotic, very much not like a fun hangout draft that you have.
Because they were calling out like, all right, you should be on card number 9. You have 30 seconds to look at your cards. Pick one. All right, 10 seconds.
You couldn't pick up your deck.
All right, 5 seconds. And then they're like, all right, you can now pass your card. So it was like you just listen to that over the radio, and then you see like another speaker. But
that sounds terrible.
And maybe it was just
they have to fix
like
that.
They need to get a better guy with a voice.
Maybe get one of those sportscast announcers.
Man, dude, it was rough, and I wasn't even in it.
I think that like there's one thing when you start running behind schedule, but to announce every draft pick would be so monotonous and terrible. It'd be like just let these guys draft their cards.
Every movement, and you couldn't like everybody had to do the same movement at the same time.
That's wild. It's like that's too much oversight.
You and I know we've been in the same drafts where it's gotten somebody screws it up like 10 times, and you're like, oh my god. But Yeah, so they did avoid that. I
Mhm.
think there's probably a happy medium somewhere in there though.
For
Yeah.
sure. There's gotta be.
It was just jarring
But
because
I
we,
was like,
I don't know, we didn't, I, the PQ was like that, right? The when we went to, but we all, we all laughed. We didn't see how they did that, but
yeah.
it was just hearing it over the loudspeaker for the whole hall to hear, like
Well, and, like
constantly.
you were hearing it out of the loudspeaker, and we were trying to do the promo premiere event at the same time, and they were calling out other stuff in between each one of the picks, and you're like, "What is going on right
It was a
now?"
lot.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
So, and especially after me and Rick went out, we had a good time.
Oh yeah, so let's go back to that story.
Yeah. So
These-
carbonite sealed ends. We're like, we want to go watch, get some cheap food.
Sports
we don't
ball.
want to be spending a whole bunch of money. So we went, got the true Philly experience
Yeah.
at a random like dive bar that we walked to.
So Shep and I decided to go to Hot Pot instead of this. So we're hearing this afterwards, and it's just
yeah.
yeah.
So, Rick and I are in there. We're watching the Hurricanes play the Flyers. So Hurricanes are my hockey team.
Mhm.
Flyers are obviously Philly's team. Goes into overtime. Bunch of Flyer fans. They score, and all the Flyer fans leave the bar. Well, what they didn't see is the goal goes under review. They call it back. I had 2 bets on Hurricanes winning. And to like 30 seconds later, Hurricanes score and win the game. All those Flyer fans think that they went home happy. They thought they won. Never to know the Hurricanes won.
Well, I'm sure they found out later, but
Yeah,
those
probably
those,
unhappily.
those couple minutes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it was so that was a good time. That sparked it. Then a fight broke out between some chick and some other dude because the dude wanted to hit on her friend or whatnot, and it just spiraled. And so basically, I ended up sitting between them somehow, and that's how I got a fry shoved down my throat with ranch. And I hate ranch. I hate blue cheese.
Jorts girl wanted to take Nick home.
And dude, I would have been lost to Philly. Oh my god,
Philly coming after you guys.
It was. I told Rick, I was like, "You're gonna have to tell my boss that like Philly got me, because I don't know. I'm making
Philly
it
and the was it $3 whatever beers they had.
$3 High Life.
Yeah, it's all
that was after we drank.
These guys get back super drunk, and all I hear is "Girl Jorts, $3 High Lives, Girl Jorts, $3 High Lives." Fresh shoved down my throat.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah,
it was a great time.
it was great fun. Which you would join us, but we'll do it again for sure.
Philly,
Yeah, we'll make it up there when
Kelly
there's not a wedding pending.
Yeah.
The bar itself was great. The staff was great. They were too nice for Philly. So
Wow.
That's a surprise. But cheap food, good beer, cheap beer. So if you want just like a good time, good food, not spend a lot of money, go there. It was good.
Awesome. Sounds like fun. I'm gonna steal the show here for a second.
Yeah, please.
And hit you guys with stuff that you may or may not be ready for. So got some secrets of power questions for you guys.
All right.
If you're ready.
Sure.
No idea. Go ahead.
Great. Have you guys gotten to see any showcases yet?
Yeah. I think we posted like all of them in like our little chat. Like
nice. So I don't know how I missed all these.
Not looking at the chat apparently.
Yeah, I mean, because it was honeymoon or something, right?
Yeah, it's not like it's been a honeymoon and a crazy wild couple of weeks. But just quick question, Raul, you get one shot at this. What's the best showcase?
Ooh, it's kind of rough. I like Sabe and Palpatine are both like pretty much tied for me as like the best ones.
I just want to say that huge missed opportunity with Sabe and
to make him look. Yeah, we were joking about that.
Literally could have made 2 queens and just
same art, just different names on them.
But had the other one as the handmaiden in the back as like a nod to which one the queen is.
Yeah, no, that would have been cool, but
so I missed opportunity. In my
opinion. Nick, which one's the best for you? And I agree with you.
I like. I'm gonna say something different. I like Sheev.
Okay. Yeah,
Sheev.
that's what I said, right?
Yeah. Oh, is that what you said?
I said it was a tie. Yeah, it was a tie between Palp
Oh.
and. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he's good.
Okay.
He's funny.
Sheev was good. I actually like the Jabba art. I
Yeah,
don't know, I like that
it's
art
fine.
style. And then like obviously Pat Basil one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
So
I did want to give a honorable mention to Cassian. I think that's the one. That's like the next good looking one.
So Cassian to me
interesting
is
one.
the best looking showcase. By far, it's the best looking one in my opinion. I wish it was Sabe. I really want that to be better.
Mhm.
Maybe I didn't see the best quality rendering of that, and I love the card in person.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna go to like we're getting ready to go to a pre-release this weekend.
Mhm.
Nick, I imagine you're joining us. Is that correct?
I will not be. I'll be in Charlotte.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't know if you were heading to Charlotte after the pre-release, since I think it's at 1.
It's at 4.
I'm out Thursday, so.
All right. So Nick's not going to be joining us at pre-release. However, still question applies to you because there's going to be a pre-release on Wednesday following that. You might be able to join us for, maybe not. I know you might be leaving the country, but top 3 leaders. What are you playing in Secrets of Power pre-release?
Ooh.
Sabe,
I mean, if you see Sabe, I think that's just like an insta like.
Yeah.
As long as
is everybody on this?
I don't
is
know.
Everybody's favorite leader Sabe?
I don't know because I haven't really deep dived the other ones very much. That one's just the first one that stood out to me. So I will say I've played a couple games with some Secrets of Power decks.
I would say Padme could be a good option.
Sure. So I played a couple games with Sabe, and then I played a couple games with Sheev, Palpatine. I really like Palpatine, but he's going to be difficult in Seal because he flips on 7. But in the premiere game I played with him, man, great.
I will say when they briefed this set out at Galactics, they said, "Hey, the set is a lot about building up, and then throwing haymakers at like 7, 8." So it could be a situation where Palp's not that big a deal, like coming out at 7.
Yeah, possibly. For sure, because
I think Jabba's interesting. I haven't looked at how many Sentinels there are, but that would be where my mind goes first.
Sure.
I think there's only 1 grit card, which is interesting. Maybe there's just too many grit already in the first 6 sets.
Newt?
Newt, yeah. Newt's
got that grit.
Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say about Palpatine is that in the games that I played, he flipped on 7, but I ended up all those games I played, I ended up flipping him on 9 because that let me do some really good plot cards. Like I brought him out and like played Jar Jar Binks to give him +2/+2. And then I think an Amadeus or something. So either way, I got him pretty big. Like in 2 turns, he was up to like a 12, 13 or something with like equipment and other things, and felt like the Kala deck a little bit, but took a little more setup. But like it wasn't as easy to disrupt because your plot cards are hiding in your resource row. So it's not like scanning offer is going to do anything about those. So pretty safe until you can play them.
Nor is your discard effects. It's like, okay, cool.
Yep.
I have no hands with my leader, no cards in my hand with my leader flips, but I'm about to bring out, still use all my resources. So whatever.
But yeah, I'm excited.
Colonel
I think
Yularen, I'm looking back here. Colonel Yularen looks like an interesting one. Anytime when you can action cheat and just attack, always good. We see that with Leia. From the first set there.
Yeah. I'm excited. What do you?
Could be interesting.
I wish I had the cards throw up here because I could look at them because I really just haven't had a chance to like deep dive into them. Like
so Mon Mothma comes out on 5, 3/7, and nor the aspect penalty on non-villain officials.
Okay.
So especially in a sealed pool where you just want to play the best cards you got, there's gonna be a lot of officials, and then every other friendly official unit gets +1 defense. So
nice.
Jar
Jar is an official unit.
There. Yeah.
Just saying, Jar Jar's actually really. I played that. I was playing with Norma, and she was joking. It's like, "Is this the same Jar Jar that y'all had the bounty on?" I was like, "No, this is a better one."
No.
All Jar Jars count.
Yeah.
We had the bounty on the best Jar Jar.
So I'm thinking for me, it's definitely like top 3 Sabe for sure. I've been practicing with Sabe since I could practice with Sabe. How about that? And that is the only thing I've been practicing with. I haven't touched a meta or a locals deck in forever. So I'm supposed to make one today. I know what I'm building. But it'll be built tomorrow before locals happen.
I'm
So
trying to
be
bring
done tomorrow day.
Are you
some
bringing
off the wall thing.
new cards?
No, not
What's
new
that?
cards. No, not new cards. It's the last hurrah for Legends of the Force. So
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Rev and Blue. Like, don't play anything like.
No, I'm not.
crazy
I'm not
good.
bringing. I'm thinking of bringing like maybe Third Sister, or I'm gonna see if I can build an Anakin deck just cause. So
Are we only playing with Legends of the Force?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's still. Oh no! Sorry.
mean,
Well,
You
up
can
to
play
Legends of the
whatever you
Force. What I
want,
mean.
but don't be like that guy who shows up after the showcase or after the showdown, and is still trying to tromp everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't. I was just bringing on one three, maybe. I mean, you've been around. You get to play the showdown. You just want to have
That's your
some fun.
problem. That
Maybe
ain't
I'll
my
bring.
problem.
Maybe I'll bring General Grievous.
Do it.
General.
A nice showcase.
Ooh,
Real quick, we did have a showdown like last week. I don't want to spend like a lot of time on it, very much at all, but it was fun. Like everyone knows the metas right now.
yeah.
Shout out to Ryan, who doesn't come to our locals anymore, but came up to our showdown and whooped everyone's butt.
Just to whoop everybody. Just came up to whoop everybody.
It was good seeing you guys.
He was a little.
What was he playing?
Towson
Yellow.
Towson Yellow, yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, we had a good crowd. It was like
we actually played Saturday before that as well for the end of the Richmond League.
Nice.
And I had beaten him there in the first game, and then the finals of our showdown was me and him.
Yeah.
And so we went 2-1 games. I was playing Han Data Vault. Han 1 Data Vault with pilots and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, it was good time. He played really great. And he made some changes from Saturday to then that really kind of helped it out.
Yeah.
It is.
I brought Kira Data Vault. It was just like I'm not gonna do good in this field because these guys have already figured out Iden. But I still gotta have my control. So I did good. I mean, I did fine. I went 2-1.
Nice.
It was fun, but yeah, overall it was fun. Like it was a good close out to the.
You got 2-2, right?
Was that? Oh yeah,
4 rounds.
2-2. Yeah, I forgot it was Super War. Yeah, 4 rounds.
That was 3-1.
Late night.
Nah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Just quick shout out. Thank you to Your Hobby Place for hosting events and staying open super late for us. Thank you, Tony. I know he's not listening, but
yeah,
he's got a store to run.
Yeah. More Secrets of Power stuff. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
I've been seeing box prices are down at $80 a box. Does that help you change your mind about the singles market? Are you interested in buying a case at $400 or?
Nah, I mean, honestly, I haven't ordered anything yet. I think I am gonna just like go to a couple pre-release events, see what I pull, and then maybe buy a box. But
I haven't ordered anything. I'm still kind of. I'll probably wait.
Yeah.
Because every time I don't, it just drops, and I'm like, cool. I overspent, and even that's with like haggling with the store to like give me a little bit better deal than just market price. And it's like you're buying a case from somebody, and it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I could have saved $400 and bought 2 cases.
Yeah.
Right. Are you guys thinking about Carbonite? Have you seen the Carbonite cards?
Yeah. So I do want to say that when you're asking about the showcases, what really comes to mind for this coming set is I like how the prestigious, like the propaganda posters. I think those look so much better than the showcases. I'd be much more excited to pull those. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm in a little bit of a position right now where some things just personally, struggle with, but so
yeah,
we'll see where I end up getting stuff, how much I get, and
yeah,
go from there.
for me, I've got a wedding to start saving for. Keep saving for. Keep planning. So my turn next.
So, yeah, I mean, this weekend that we're buying stuff, right? Like, isn't product available for us this weekend?
If you're if you're at the event, you can buy stuff. So
like I said, I'll probably be a little bit behind on buying stuff, but we'll see.
I'll see.
We'll see how things are priced before I can make any decisions.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy boxes if they're not $80 a pop. You know what I mean? If he was willing to go case price at, whatever the case might be, $450 or something like that, then I would be willing to buy a case. I know that I'm not buying any carbonite. I do think that the propaganda looks great. I would love to get a Sabe showcase, but looking at the last set prices, like Darth Revan's up there, everything else is $35. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that Sabe is going to be the Darth Revan of this set with Cassian Andor out there, and looking the way that he does from Rogue One.
Yeah. I feel should be in like the $80 range at first, and then maybe drop down to $50.
Like some of these things will jump quite a bit too. Like when we hit rotation, like I imagine, jump to light speed. Showcases will jump. The Force ones that are good will jump. And the same thing with this set. Like whatever ends up happening, they're gonna jump.
Agreed.
So I wouldn't be too worried about that. I mean, granted, I haven't sold a single one of my showcases, and I'm sitting here looking at them. Like,
I'm still waiting for like
anybody wants them all.
I'm still waiting for like 8 of my showcase, or some like 4 showcases and 4 serialized procedures to get back from PSA. I think
those should be soon, right? This week or next week?
That's what they said like 3 weeks ago. I dropped them off at Crimson Kings, and it's not that. I mean, there's nothing they can do once they have PSAs. It's been real slow, but I dropped them off in July. It's now October. But then I did look at my last my drop off last year. I think I dropped them off in August, and I got them back in like January. So it's long.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
My boss, it didn't take that long.
I can't do PSAs, man. I hate them slabs. I know you guys love them and you want the grade, but
I did it
can't.
For the first one I had. I haven't done it since.
Yeah, just a few.
I just can't do.
I used to do them for everything. Now it's just like the ones I really want. Like I sent Vader off. I sent the Ahsokas off, like both of the 2 Ahsoka showcases, and then like those.
You have a really nice slab collection too, though, right, Raul? You like it makes sense more for you than it does for like. I don't have a single slab, and I'm like, I want to be able to play with this thing without that giant.
My initial thing was like, I really want to protect them.
That's mostly for me.
I really didn't want like to have any issues, but then when I started like trying to transport them and move it around and play with it, it became cumbersome. Like it just never really fit in anything.
Yeah,
and so you're like always. It's like, all right, this is more of a pain now than what it is. And I always the game
definitely is
like slide ones, the ones that come with the deck box, or like that you can buy separate. So I bought a 12-pack of those separately. I mean, those things are like tight, and they're not going anywhere. So like, I feel very comfortable with all of those, and that's what I've got all mine in.
Yeah,
and I'll probably pick up some more. And those were like $12 a pack on Amazon for 12. So a lot better in my mind, just that investment over the slab. Like I just for me personally, not saying like, the slabs are not worth it, but
that's fair. I'm actually
like some of them. I don't know what you're looking at to see a 9 versus a 10. And
right.
Like, okay.
The thing is, like, unless it's a 10, it's not really going to add value. I've had a lot of trouble selling. Like, I have a couple extra. Like, I have an extra Sabine. I've been trying to sell that forever. Like, I put it right at market, and then I put it below market. It's just no one's biting. Part of rotation coming is part of it too. But like, I guess, unless you really like the slabs, you don't really care that it's slated.
Right.
So,
I think that I'm just excited about Secrets of Power. Hopefully, you guys are too.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it.
New set, new content, new ways to play. It was great.
All the Port Depot spies that I'm looking forward to using.
Collect them all. I got got one that looks like Austin Powers. So that was funny.
I got Jeff to give me the full set.
Nice. I'm sure he's pull some more.
Sorry, Ben. Sorry, guys. Still, Jeff gave me the whole set.
Maybe a Reddit rumor, maybe not. right, is that I saw a slide pop up with a little birdie thing that said that there's going to be pre-con Twin Suns decks. Have you guys heard about
Oh
this?
yeah, that's not
I
a
saw
rumor.
that
That
the
was
other
that was
day.
confirmed at like Spiel Essen. One of the
Essen.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
so
coming
Essen.
out. So that's cool. They're gonna start supporting it more.
And they're gonna be Twin Sun specific leaders in
Yeah.
those pre-cons.
So
So
no, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's
I mean that would probably be the only way I sit here and build a Twin Suns deck
Yeah.
is you bought a pre-con and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll play Twin Suns. But
Yeah, I mean, but like, isn't that a great way to get everybody on board, right? Like, maybe Twin Suns is going to turn into this great thing, and with all the Twin Suns talk, shout out to our friends that are under them.
Ruben, who was hanging out with over this weekend playing some Halo. So
I'm just still not on the Twin Suns bandwagon yet.
No, we know. We'll get you there.
I can't. I wish they would try to find another like casual mode. Granted, I love draft, I love sealed. You know, limited's great. I really want to see some more stuff done with trilogy format.
I was gonna say I'd like to play trilogy. It just
the
a lot of
decision
setup.
to do the ban list and rotation is a great one. I think that will, you know, if we can just mix it up some nights and even like some PQs and just do trilogy, you know, that would be it. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
just to make the different, like it's a different feel, you know. It's not like
that's one more thing I would like to sing at the sector was a trilogy event because that would have been just an easy like just throw one out there, see how it does, see what the interest is.
I think the problem there is like, especially since it was a limited peak or limited sector, that you already had people not showing up with anything. That
well, but no, they had premier events going too. They had the big Saturday or Sunday.
Right. But then you got to have somebody who shows up with 2 more premier decks, basically.
Yeah.
So it's got to be some prep to it. Like, there's got to be some.
It does for trilogy,
marketing,
I think.
At least telling people ahead of time.
For sure. Yeah.
I think that we should get a group going though, or maybe host an event at YHP, and you know, we have a pretty solid message group for locals, and maybe we can get some Tony support over here. And
for sure, I know Adam is super hyped to do trilogy, and he was trying real hard until he saw that it was not happening right now until we finished the sealed PQs. But I'd like to get that going. I know we were talking about there's that gift bundle coming out that brings like a bunch of packs from different series, like upsize.
Draft it. Let's do it.
Sealed.
Do it.
So we're talking about maybe trying to do an event for that at the store, or you just buy that and you do a sealed event, whether it's sealed or draft.
Seems fun.
People are leading sealed. All types of things to try out. So, yeah, guys, I think that we've been for winging it. I think we've been pretty good here. So,
yeah, for sure.
Maybe any final thoughts we got here?
The Hurricanes need to pick it up as they're down 2-1 right now. They need to pick this crap up.
Fair.
Other than that, I mean, it was a fun set. I think Legend of the Force is gonna stick around for a while. My only concern is that it's very dependent on its own set and
it's very
how much it really meshes with the other sets. Not great. And when you're going to have a bunch of stuff rotate out, now granted we haven't seen anything on the next 3 sets, but it's limited force stuff in this one. Probably going to be limited force stuff unless, if you're playing Rev in blue like I am tomorrow, you got a bunch of stuff coming for you. Outside of that, it's slim pickings on some of the stuff to really support the last set.
That's fair. Yeah, I will say that it's pretty like enclosed set with all the force abilities. So
if you're playing one of those leaders, you're probably playing the majority of your cards from that set. And if you're not playing one of those leaders, I don't know how much of that set you're actually using.
Right.
Because a lot of the cards were dependent on like your force ability, like generating the force and all that. At least the good ones, So
sure,
we'll see. I'd be interested to see what kind of base, like I know they've talked about it, like having base attachments and stuff in the future, and like, is there ways where you're gonna have like a shield on your base, or other kind of tokens, upgrades? Maybe you play upgrades in the middle of the game. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's wide open. We're getting a double aspect leader here in DJ.
Yep.
So opening up double aspect bases, open up for other double aspect leaders, a no aspect hero or villain base. Sky's kind of limit right now, I think.
Could say there's unlimited possibilities.
Yeah. There's
unlimited. Paul.
I think that's
Final
one
thought,
of the
I
things
guess.
that we're seeing a lot of that I like. It's not just the 3 original movies.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. They're still doing some legend stuff, the more of the KOTOR stuff. So that's good to see. All right, let's take it over to Paul.
More of
it.
Final thoughts is that I don't remember seeing any rare bases in Secrets of Power.
There's none.
Yeah,
and I'm like, why you
Thank
do
God.
this?
I'm tired of getting rare bases in my rare slot.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Not in the base slot. Like, if you're gonna do the rare bases going forward, put them in the base slot.
Yeah, like you put the rare leaders are in the leader slot still. Keep those bases down there.
I completely agree with this. It should be in the base slot. I do want to see them though.
Yeah.
Like, we're coming up into a position where there's not a good rare base selection, and we're getting ready to lose the rare base selections that we do have that are fun.
Yeah,
Tarkentown's going away. ECL's going away.
Thank God.
Tarkentown, please go.
I'm done.
Yeah. No, I think
I'm done with Sabine. I'm done with Get all that crap out of
So
here.
I think with like some of the leaders we don't see play right now, I think people are going to re-examine the bases once the first set rotates out. It might be some gems we maybe don't see very often.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope Security Complex it's got some type of gem movement before the end of its rotation, and that there is something that's equivalently as bad somehow makes an amazing turnaround.
I just want to see the monster playing Revan, Lake Country.
This guy.
Can't wait to spank you guys with Luke once the rotation hits. It's gonna be amazing. Come on, Red 5.
Let's go. I guess any final thoughts for me? I don't know. It's been an interesting time in Sue. I'm excited for the next set. I think I said everything about sectors already. So, I'm good to close it out. So,
sweet.
All right, guys.
And that ship.
Pretty good episode again for winging it. Thank you to everyone still hanging in there with us. I know it's been like a month or so since our last episode, but life's been happening. So
it's been hectic. Sorry, guys.
And I know I still owe a bunch of people stuff from Galactics. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
And I will email you if you're already listening. If not, you'll get an email with a whole bunch of our episodes too.
Yeah.
So,
awesome. Well,
congrats.
Thank you, everybody.
You'll also get some stuff.
Yeah, we'll start working on some swag, just in general. So
for sure.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for hanging with us. This is Epic Action. Catch y'all later.
It's not a murder basement.
Not a murder. Well, yeah.